The Council of 13. The 13 most powerful families of the world. The New World Order. Main goals: to cause the death of 3 billion people for 2050. Population mind control. And many more. The following article, through more than 250 pages, will show how the 13 most powerful families in the world, in addition to controlling the planet, are Satanists, pedophiles, torture children and much more. The following is the structure. Above all, the world monarch. The Queen Elizabeth II. Below her, the Crown Council of 13. The 13 world's richest and most powerful families. Below them, the Committee of 300. The 300 world's richest and most powerful subfamilies. Below them, the think tanks. The Round Table. Compassed by Trilateral Commission. Council of Foreign Relations. The United Nations. Bilderberg Group. Club of Rome and the Royal Institute of International Affairs. Below them, the World Financial Control. All central banks. The tax revenue. Interests revenue. Compassed by the International Monetary Fund. The World Bank. And the Bank of International Settlements, the central banks of the central banks. Below them, the World Resource Control. All the biggest multinationals corporations. Below them, the World Population Control. The governments. The intelligence community. The military. The police. The courts. The prisons. Also all 4 major religions. Christianity. Judaism, Islam, Buddhism. Here also the education system and the main street media. Globally. And finally, below all of them, the workers. The population. The world monarch is Queen Elizabeth Windsor II. She is the chairman. 21 Goals of the Illuminati and the Committee of 300. Summary. 1. To establish a one-world government New World Order with a unified church and monetary system under their direction. 2. To bring about the utter destruction of all national identity and national pride. 3. To engineer and bring about the destruction of religion. 4. To establish the ability to control of each and every person through means of mind control and what Zbigniew Brzezinski called techonotronics, which would create human-like robots and a system of terror. 5. To bring about the end to all industrialization and the production of nuclear-generated electric power in what they call the post-industrial zero-growth society. Accepted are the computer and service industries. 6. To encourage and eventually legalize the use of drugs and make pornography an art form. 7. To bring about depopulation of large cities. 8. To suppress all scientific development except for those deemed beneficial by the Illuminati. 9. To cause the death of 3 billion people by the year 2050, people they call useless eaters. The Committee of 300, Illuminati, commissioned Cyrus Vance to write a paper on the subject of how to bring about such genocide. The paper was produced under the title Global 2000 Report and was accepted and approved for action by former President James Earl Carter and Edwin Muskie, then Secretary of States, for and on behalf of the U.S. government. Under the terms of the Global 2000 Report, the population of the U.S. is to be reduced by 100 million by the year of 2050. 10. To weaken the moral fiber of the nation and to demoralize workers in the labor class by creating mass unemployment. 11. To keep people everywhere from deciding their own destinies by means of one created crisis after another. 12. To introduce new cults and continue to boost those already functioning, which include rock music gangsters. 13. To continue to build up the cult of Christian fundamentalism begun by the British East India Company's servant Darby, which will be misused to strengthen the Zionist state of Israel. 14. To press for the spread of religious cults such as the Muslim Brotherhood, Muslim fundamentalism, the Sikhs, and to carry out mind control experiments. 15. To export religious liberation ideas around the world so as to undermine all existing religions. 16. To cause a total collapse of the world's economies and engender total political chaos. 17. To take control of all foreign and domestic policies of the U.S. 18. To give the fullest support to supranational institutions such as the United Nations, the International Monetary Fund, IMF, the Bank of International Settlements, the World Court and, as far as possible, Make local institutions less effective by gradually phasing them out or bringing them under the mantle of the UN. 19. To penetrate and subvert all governments and work from within them to destroy the sovereign integrity of the nations represented by them. 20. To organize a worldwide terrorist apparatus and to negotiate with terrorists whenever terrorist activities take place. 21. To take control of education in America with the intent and purpose of utterly and completely destroying it. The 13 families are: 1. The Astor family. 2. The Bundy family. 3. The Collins. 4. The DuPont. 5. The Freeman. 6. The Kennedy. 7. The Lee. 8. The Onassis. 9. The Rockefeller. 10. The Rothschild. 11. The Russell. 12. The Van Dyne. And 13. The Merovingian. This article has more than 250 pages. If this video has resonated with you, visit awakeningchannel.com. Due to our privileged position, when the GCR funds are released, we will have a huge amount of funds to carry out humanitarian and ecological projects worldwide. Not only you will awake like a pro, but you will benefit from it.